Happy New Year, guys. 2019. I'm back. This year, I'm not making any funny videos. I'm being serious. So, first of all, I want to congratulate you guys for making it to 2019. And I'm starting with a very serious video this time. I'm reviewing the Fossil Grand Automatic watch, sport watch. So, let's get straight into it. 2019, no more clickbait, no more madness, those cheap videos. I'm not doing any of that stuff again. It's only serious business. So I've always wanted, I've had this watch for a very long time, but I never got the time to talk about it. I never felt like I never felt like talking about it for a while, but now I've decided to talk about it because you know what, I see all these smart watches all over the place and people are forgetting the only thing that represents or shows class. That's the traditional watch. Forget those smartwatches. And I'm not saying it's bad to have a smartwatch. Smartwatches are good. I love technology. But if you own a smartwatch, I do believe you're supposed to have a basic traditional watch as well. I've owned lots of watches over the years. And actually, I bought this one to replace a chronograph I had back then. And there's a very funny story to that chronograph. Whoever stole that watch, like, they did me a disservice. Because every time I looked at that watch, it was my first chronograph. And I had very good memories with that watch. You know what I mean? It was a perfect love story. I got that watch in Dubai. So every time I looked at that watch, I knew it was my first chronograph. And it reminded me of where I got it. You know what I mean? So, man, whoever stole that watch, I don't know, they killed me because it's something I wanted to keep for a long time. But anyways, let me talk about this Mr. Grant. So this right here is the watch. Guys, don't mind my ugly fingers. Just concentrate on the watch. So yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna get this thing to focus. It has 3 little dials inside. I'll try to get this to focus. If you can see the 3 little dials, it has the days, it has the month, and it has the specific like, it has everything like date, and whatever, the month. So it's an automatic watch. I had never owned an automatic watch before, but this was my very first, and what can I say? I mean, I like it because I don't need a battery for it. So people, like, it may take you like 3 years to replace the battery or whatever, but with the automatic watch, you never need that. You just have to keep rotating the crown. And if you wear it every day, like, you don't have to think about rotating the crown. But then if it's sitting like for 3 days or 2 days, if it's not on your wrist, you'll have to rotate the crown for it to get like, if you rotate the crown, like, it stimulates the rotor, and that's how the thing works. That kind of thing. You can Google more about automatic watches. You'll know what I'm trying to say. I don't know how best to explain that to you, but if any automatic watch has been seated for a long time, like without use, it will stop. Like, the second hand won't move or anything. So you just have to rotate this guy here, the crown. So, like, if you rotate the crown, like, until you feel some resistance, then it fires up very well. So, like, this thing, I'll tell you something, I got it for I got it for cheap. Because I always look for deals. For a very long time I've been in school. But what I know is the price, like, its real retail price, I think it's around like 300 plus, something like that. it depends on where you are, which country in which you are, you know. So it is, to one extent, it's not so expensive, but like for someone that's not really into watches, they may really feel like it's super expensive, you know what I mean? But if you really like, if you someone has owned traditional watches for a long time, like if you're getting a quality automatic watch, like at that price range, that's not bad. And I always like leather straps. That's one other reason why like I had to get this specific type, this specific automatic watch. I've always liked leather straps. I don't know, like when the bezel is all like, you see like this is rose gold, right? It's because of the cameras. The camera is not so good, so like you can't tell if it's rose gold, but it's on the website it's considered like the rose gold edition. But the thing is, like, just imagine like if this is rose gold and even the straps are rose gold, you know what I mean? Like it's, I don't like that. I don't like when something like it's too loud, you know. I wouldn't mind having like if it's like a really really nice watch, you know, if it's like a Rolex, like, you know, presidential. I like the presidential strap and that kind of thing, or like those type of straps, like I wouldn't mind. But for regular watches, if the straps are all like metal and it's loud, the the dial, I'm assuming like if it's also like all gold, no, I just don't like it that way. For these basic washes, I think this way it's good. And you can see how the leather is wearing out, you know what I mean? Because it's real leather, that's the other thing. And trust me, like I go with this thing to the gym, I do everything with it. Me, I don't baby things. When I buy something, I need it. I don't keep things that I don't use, never, you know. So I use it like very much. But of course I'm not fighting with a watch. I mean, you're not gonna see a lot of, you're not gonna see a lot of scratches or anything, because it's just on my wrist. I'm not fighting with it. If I'm lifting weights, I'm not banging it on the weights or anything. So yeah, this is it. This little thing here, it deals with the, it deals with the day, the specific day. Then all these others deal with the other little dials that you see. It's okay, you know. Like I said, it's automatic. I don't need a battery. And on the wrist, I think it's a 44 millimeters. That's the size of the dial. The thickness, no, I don't really know. But yeah, I've had this thing for a while and I've always wanted to talk about it. Trust me, like you need a traditional watch. It doesn't matter how many smart watches you have or whatever. Like I have nothing against those watches or anything, but this is one of the only like status symbols that represents class. It's one of the only few. I tell you, I just, to be honest with you. So anyway, guys, I like to keep them short. Let me know what you think. And I'm Milan. I'm out of here. You see, 2019. I'm starting to use my name. I'm starting to say it. So let me know what you think. 2019, no games. I'm just gonna be making serious things, you know. No clickbait kind of madness. That's it. That's the Grand Sport Automatic fossil watch. So yeah, it's so it's okay. And you know, there's something else I want to talk about. Like, to be honest, guys, you gotta get what you can afford. Just imagine buying a Richard Mille, you know, a fake one, you know. Like, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel like if you have a fake Richard Mille, you know? Or any, even if it's an AP or Rolex or whatever, you know, it just, to me, it just feels stupid, you know. Like, why wouldn't you just get something basic, you know? But again, I have nothing against people who wear fake watches or anything, but trust me, people still would respect you for having such for having such a piece, you know. Yeah, okay, bye.